Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello, this is Blue Falcon TCG coming at you with, we already know what it is, it's the best deck in the format, it is Drytron. We already know, why is it so good? We're going to turn skip in 10 different million ways. And let's get into the list real quick. And we'll talk about why it's so good right now. Everybody is citing Droll. So it's already really good. So we're playing 3 Zeta, 3 Alpha, 3 Gamma, 3 Delta. Now, the reason why we're on the 2 Delta is because we aren't playing Prosperities or any form of draw. So let's just go ahead and maximize our own in-engine draw. It's a nice little plus 1 or 0, I guess, is what you would say. And that way you kind of try to play around Joel as much as possible. I think Prosperity is really, really good, but in the off chance that someone does have the main deck space to play Droll, I don't want to just Prosperity for 6 and get Droll and be like, wow, that's crazy. That was so cool. I love losing this game. But, wrap it up. Let's go to the fairies. We're playing 1 Herald. I was playing 3, but then we obviously aren't playing the Perfection build no more. So, cutting it down to 1 since it is a searchable. If you sniff the nib, pull this out. Says no. We're playing the 1 Diviner Herald for consistency. 1 Vanity Ruler, because this is our secondary win condition. Now, the best Cyber Angel pretty much ever to exist is Natasha. Even though Benton was banned, well, not banned, was limited, but we already know. The non once per turn steal, that's the move. Playing 3 Benton, card is insane. We actually did recently decide to cut Natasha regardless of how consistent we can make Beatrice. I just thought having a 41st card just wasn't the move. So we just cut it. This is a little bit better. Been performing really well at locals. So hopefully this coming online regional, gonna get a nice little top for the Drytrons. Playing 1 Draconid, never cutting this card again. Card is insane. Secondary win con, well, primary win con is Chaos Max. Everyone needs monster effects this format, even Rescue Ace. So good night to those. Now for our non-engine, we're playing 2 Tactics. Card is Tactics, man. It's just too good. 1 Called By. Like I said, people do main Droll. Ash sometimes is impactful enough. Effect Veiler can be strong and people are playing it. So why not play the 1 of? Triple Droplets because a Rice Heart is no longer in the format. And this is great in damage step. It's great anytime. And being Drytron, we can play from the graveyard. So let's benefit from a negate. Playing 1 Foolish Burial to help us with extra names. Now for consistency cards, well, the Foolish is consistency card, but playing 2 Prep Rights. This is another card I refuse to cut, especially going forward. I know, yeah, Droll is so scary. Game 2, this is gone into some blowout cards or into some anti-Droll stuff. Whatever you want to do. But I usually end up cutting these game 2. We are only on 2 Cyber Emergencies with the maxed out names and a 40 card list. I didn't see a reason to play 3. Since we are also playing 3 Drytron Nova, it's an E-Telly. It's 1 card that gives us full combo. We are playing the 1 Medionis, really considering bumping this up to 2, since we still have Kashtira, with the Rise Heart Banish top 3. There is that luck that may happen. And then the 1 Fafnir. And to wrap it all up, we are playing 3 Imperm. Acts as a great card going second. Like, we already know how difficult going second into Unchained can be with their board being able just to slurp it up, go into an SP, or even just negate our special summons. So Imperm plus Droplet is a lot, and it feels really good for it to resolve. Now, for the extra deck, it may look a little wonky, since this is kind of built around what I would play in the side deck as well. Playing 1 Link Rebo, it E-Telly Link Rebo way, it lets us just play the game. We're playing also the 1 Anima, because in sideboard we are playing 3 Lava Golems. We also can play 3 Volcanic Queens. I don't think we really need to play both. I'm honestly thinking about just playing 2 and 2, because some Pearly players, they have bad hands, only end on Noir, and some are ending on 2 cards. So that's why the why. 1 SP Little Knight, because the card is insane. it's the best Link 2 in the game. Its counterpart IP, Link IP into SP on their turn quick banish. Too good. The one Dynamon for the turn skip, and we are playing the one Boral Sword for the OTK and the finishings. We are still on the perfect ratio of the two Mabuda Fafners. Card is, I don't think at this point we don't need to explain why this card is so good. Not good enough for 3, but definitely too good to be at 1. Beatrice for those bad hands and let us kind of play around. Especially if we open up Benton and only one name, and no way we go Benton, do the thing. Foolish Burial is strong. Now we are on the Zeus package. I think it's kind of win more, but in this format right now, especially like into Rescue Ace, if you break their board and then set up a Zeus, they aren't really playing a lot, if not at all. A format Zeus is enough to kind of just say goodnight to them. Typhon, because Typhon does hurt Vanadium, and I really think we need to play as, I guess, open as possible, since this format is pretty open. There's a lot of really good decks out there, and a lot of decks are topping. So, and to wrap it up, our Diviner targets, we're playing the one Entis and the one Arclight. You can hard make Arclight by sending your level 2 fairy, making her. Actually, can you? You cannot make Arclight hard. Squeeze me. Yeah. But that wraps up the list. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, check out the rest of the channel. It would mean so much to me. Remember, guys, we're not bad at the game. We all just gotta shuffle better.